So I've been talking, really. Anyway, so I want to shout out to the House of Princess. I listened to her live today, and she right on. I hate my eyes are so damn dark though. I look like a fucking raccoon. Like really? Like yeah, I'm talking about myself. Anyway, what she's saying is true. We could be in World War III. This can go either way. Okay. So now they're talking about the nuclear. The thing with nuclear, everybody got nuclear weapons, but the second you use nuclear, it's a world war. And the reason why, because nuclear involve involuntary physical things that people don't have control of. So they all of them have some kind of nuclear weapons. We don't want that, right? And anybody that use nuclear weapons, we're going to fight because of the fact you are a threat to us. And that's what the thing is. So now they're talking nuclear. They're putting nuclear things in place. I'm going to do a video probably tonight, maybe, or before tonight. Just if you have a chemical, so when they do nuclear, a lot of it is radiation, but some of it is chemical. But there's if you have a chemical attack on you, there's things you are supposed to do that people don't really know. Like I want to go over that. I want to go over it in detail. I'm gonna do a separate live on that probably tonight on if you have a virus because we're educated on this constantly. If it's a chemical agent, it tells you to put a towel over your face, wet it, put a towel over your face, with the door things in the door frames in your house. It's different things you can do, but at this we don't know what's gonna happen. But I don't know how many people know. Y'all put it in the chat. Do y'all know what to do if you had a nuclear a bioterrorism attack? Like if you were in your house and all of a sudden you got bombed with a nuclear bomb or explosion. Do you actually know what to do to protect your household until you can't no more? Put it in the chat if you know. If not, I'm gonna tell you what to do because we're educated on we have been educated on this constantly. And I want to make sure everybody knows this, and the things that needs to be available to y'all, y'all have it available to you. But it's not difficult. It's household stuff you can do to keep the chemical. The main thing is keep the chemical on coming in your house or coming into you or coming into your family members. But you have to be educated on this. But I have been looking at the Ukraine and the Russia thing, and now they're talking about nuclear weapons and stuff. I'm gonna tell you, once they come out with them nuclear weapons, the NATO, the national, they gonna come in and they gonna make a thing. But the thing about it is, you don't know when or where that's gonna come. So you gotta know what to do. And I'll make sure y'all know today. Stay tuned. I'm gonna line it out for y'all in just a few hours because I want you to know. But we are educated as nurses on what to do if this happens to us. I don't think the public knows that. A lot of them don't know that. So when there is a nuclear explosion, you got to have a kit in your house. You got to have stuff in your house. You have to equip your house, okay? Because once there's a nuclear explosion or a nuclear weapon, you can't go out your house. Everything needs to be sealed. Sometimes you have to create a seal. You have to have things in your house to protect you. You have to have things in your house to protect your family members. Even if it's a mess, you can't share a mess, okay? You got to have a certain amount of mass for the people that's there. And that's important for people to know and learn. So I'm going to give y'all a little education because we have been taught on biotism, natural disasters, probably for years. Okay. And so to a certain degree, I'm not telling you we're well equipped for this because we're truly not, but we have a knowledge of it and we kind of know what to do. Even if we don't have the stuff available, we know what to do. So, but this is, we are, there's a lot of shit on YouTube. I heard Princess, the House of Princess today. And if y'all notice, we're not like really on a lot of shit together. I don't do really nothing with her. She don't do nothing with me. But I respect her. I respect what she is truly of God. Then the things that you're saying and you're doing, you wouldn't do. Because God is a God of love. He is not a God of attacking. It's not like your family member or your son. I'm gonna tell you, I got a bad ass child. He is so bad. Girl, y'all just don't know. And then my mom them be calling me and everybody be calling me about here, but I have to love him in love. I can't love him in attacking him. Because if I do, I'm not being in the possessed position of him. Now, my son is different from my other kids. This son, he has some issues. And he's had some issues mainly because of me and the things that I exposed him to. However, I don't give him a pass because I do teach him right from wrong, but I can't just go out and curse him out and do all this other stuff because he's not going to respond to that. God responds to us in the same way. He responds to us in love. So I clearly understand the message that House of Princess displayed today. Y'all need to listen to it because all these people that's coming up and they're saying God, and God told them to gather and talk about this one and that. I'm gonna tell you, I ain't never told you. God told me to gather me to talk about any bitch or motherfucker because God is not that kind of God. He don't have to drag nobody. Okay, He's God. So if you're saying that, then you don't know God, but you got these people believing you, which is false believing. It's false faith. And God will hold you accountable for that. So these people portraying that they're God and not God. Look at the Bible because the verse will tell you. He ain't never say, "Oh, if this person do that." Yeah, the Old Testament said a tooth for a tooth, eye for eye. But right after that, you got the New Testament. God is not that kind of God. He's a God of love. Because if he was not that God, neither one of us would be here today. Let's be real. Neither one of us would be here today. But the same thing goes for this war coming up. Okay. Yeah, we look at what they're going through, and I feel so bad for those people. But trust me, it's only a turn that is going to be towards us. We're going to support them. We cannot support the the what Russia is doing. We cannot support that because if they do it to them, they're gonna want to do it to us, and we ain't having that shit, right? We ain't having that. If we support them, we support freedom for them. We have to support our own freedom because if we are allowed to threaten their freedom, our freedom will be threatened too. So, yes, there is more important things in life in the world going on than this YouTube bullshit. This is nothing compared to what we could be going through. We could be losing our sons, my daughters, or whatever. I'm gonna tell you this. Maybe not our daughters, but my son, he ain't in the army. Neither one of them are. But both of them are registered with selective services. If it get bad, I'm gonna have to explain to my sons, you gotta go. You or a United States citizen. You're a selective service citizen. You register for this when you're 18 years old. Now we never had to do that, but let's be real. If they don't have nobody else to call on, they're gonna call on our children that are registered, whether they're in the armed forces or not. That's why they make them register at 18 years old. Come on, let's be fucking real. So this fucking war is not just with Ukraine. It's with all of us, because now we didn't stop their Swiss accounts. We didn't stop their money. We didn't stop. We're stopping it. But that don't mean we're not gonna have attacks on our own country, in our own family. There's people over here that live here that deals with them. These people dedicate their life to their country. And so we gotta be real and understand this stuff. This is really, truly something important that we need to be looking at. We need to be looking at the news. We need to be standing on top of this fucking shit, right? Because not just because it affects them, but it can affect us. But losing their home because they want to be a free person. And that's really, in a nutshell, what it's about. They want to go back to the Cold War of the Moscow when Russia was. That's what they want to go back to. But once they capture them, they're gonna want to capture us. Like, we have to support those people. Keep them in your prayers. We need to keep each other in our prayers. This YouTube bullshit is the minimum. I'm gonna sign off with Princess, because our whole life can be changed from YouTube and beyond. Let's be real. When you account on war, a lot happened. Go back in the history books, read it for yourself. I'm not oblivious to this, and that's why I want to stand and support her. But we need to support each other. But we need to keep an eye on this goddamn. We need to keep an eye on this goddamn government. We need to keep an eye on everything. Can y'all hear me? On everything, because it can change at any time. At any time. I'm gonna tell you. I want to tell you, if y'all get a chemical. I'm gonna do a live tonight. If y'all get a chemical exposure, the symptoms, what to do, what you need to have in your house. I want to do that today, because they do educate on this shit, but we like, okay, this is so stupid. I gotta do this shit every fucking year. I think this is the stupidest ass in service, right? I really do. I'm not gonna lie to you, but it's truly not, because just like where I live at, we have hurricanes, right? We know what to do when a high goddamn hurricane. We watch the news, we in that shit, and as soon as if the hurricane gets too big, we jetting, we jetting, and I have jetted, and the hurricane is hit, and I have been a refugee for 3 4 weeks. Nowhere to go, nowhere to turn to. Thanks for the government, they gave us food stamps when I never had food stamps before, but and they gave me shelter, which was a shelter. But I have to sit here and look at all these people wondering if and keeping a stand post, because I don't want no none of these. You don't know if you and when you in the shelter, you don't even know who you in the shelter with. It could be a child molester. So guess what? We slept in shifts, whatever. But being a refugee is not a good experience either. Okay, it's better than the worst, but it's not a good experience. I agree. I agree with that. Exactly. Exactly. We got to get ourselves prepared. We got to get our families prepared. We have to get that. Just like if you lose your job, you put money in the savings. If you lose your job or whatever, it's going to hold you, right? Is anybody prepared for a war where everything, our fuel, everything is taken from us? Is anybody prepared for that? I know I'm not. But I do know what to do if there's a chemical agent coming in my house. I know I need to wet rags down. I need to have things available to protect my family's face, protect my face. Because the second you inhale that shit, you down. I know I need to cut off the air condition, close the windows, and shut everything down and act like we don't even exist. But in the midst, I need to have food, water. Are y'all prepared for that? I just want to know, are y'all prepared? Because I know I'm not right now. I'm going to get right. I'm going to get there. But are y'all prepared for that? Thank you. Are y'all prepared for that? I want to know. I'm not. But this YouTube shit, hey, Busy. Hey, 901. This YouTube shit is the least of our worries, y'all. We got to be on the news. We have to educate each other. We got to educate ourselves. Yeah, gorge for their own life. Why would they have, like Princess said, why would they record us? Our whole life could change today as we know it. Yeah, we looking at them going in. We need to protect those people because if they go in on them, they're gonna go in on us. Come on, let's be real. But now they're talking about nuclear. Nuclear was the dead all, but they're not oblivious to using nuclear weapons on us. Now we got our nuclear weapons too, but the second you start using nuclear weapons, the whole world is gonna be in the midst. The whole world, our world will change as we know it. We will be just like those people in Ukraine that they're attacking and coming in and taking their houses and killing kids. I saw yesterday how they killed a 14-year-old, a child in their unicorn, but hey, 1002, in their unicorn pajamas. That was nothing that the health professionals could do. I do not want that to be my children. I only got one that is a minor, but even with the grown ones, I don't want them to go through that. That I don't want to go through that. I'm not either. I'm not either. But as far as nuclear weapons, I am gonna do. Y'all stay tuned. I'm gonna do a live tonight. I'm only going to tell you what was told to me from my job and my educators on what to do if you have a nuclear attack. That can happen at any given time. All the countries have nuclear weapons, but they're supposed to be sworn not to use this shit. But now this is coming up. So if you do have a biotism or nuclear attack, you need to know what to do. You need to have the things available for your family. But I'm going to tell you, once they attack that way, you cannot leave your house. You cannot leave your house. You have to stay there as long as you can. And it doesn't mean it's not going to impair your fort or your house. You see what I'm saying? What protects you is what you're doing. However, if they come tenfold, I hate to talk like this. I really do. But it can happen at any given time. It's like they don't educate you on this. Oh, yeah, when you in school, they educate you on a fire drill. Get under the desk. Get under the desk. Right? Get under the desk. That's not going to help you with a nuclear attack. We got to know what to do. Yes, you do need supplies. I'm going to go over. I'm going to do the live tonight. I do have some patients to see, but I'm gonna get it together. I'm gonna do a lot. I'm gonna tell you what was taught to me. That's all I can do. But yes, there are things, or and you can Google it for yourself. Okay, if you have a chemical attack or nuclear attack, what do you do? Do you have rags to protect your family? Do you have water to wet it down to where you don't breathe in that shit? Do you have towels where you can line your doorways? And then you're gonna have to cut the fucking air off, okay? Because you can't have the air conditioner on this shit getting in your house. That's gonna kill you even more. But you should know what to do in the place of a nuclear attack. We need to educate each other, be there for each other, and we need to keep coming through this. As for this YouTube shit, I understand what's going on. Yeah, I've already told y'all how I feel about this shit with Marcella. However, I done said what the fuck I needed to say, and that's all I'm gonna say. I hear what the fuck she's saying too. Blue Terror too. I don't give a fat fuck. It is what the fuck it is. What Princess said was right. They're playing with God. Stop playing with God. Because all you're doing is causing more issues for you. If you're not truly, it's not truly from God, you in a bad way. Because let me tell you this. God is a God of love. He loves. And just because you may have an issue with this is what makes you should know that what they're saying is false because God loves me. I'm a good ass fucking person. I'm gonna tell you that. I know I'm a good ass person. I help a lot of people, okay, on his hand. But I'm gonna tell you this. If I'm fucking wrong, he is not fit to uphold me in my bullshit. Okay? He gonna punish me just like he gonna punish the other person, right? So I'm not gonna say you hurt me, God gonna hurt you, because that's what they're saying. That is not God. That is not of God. And anybody that says that is wrong. That is not of God. God is a God of love, like with our kids. My kids, not the younger, but the older ones. I can't tell. Thank you. I can't tell you. People will say, I don't see how you put up with that. I don't see how you. That's because I love my children. I teach them love. And I know my children was given to me with a clean slate. And anything that is deterrent of God is of what they have seen. So I cannot judge my children on shit. Okay, I can hold them accountable, and I do, but I can't judge them to a certain degree because I'm not. When they get of age, I'm not their mama no more. I'm their mother in biological, but their master, their father is God. And so you got to look at that. I don't expect my kids, if I go and want to kill somebody the next minute, I don't expect my kids to sign off on that shit because they was taught better. I expect my kids to say, Mama, what the fuck wrong with you? Stop that bullshit. I don't expect them to curse me out though. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm just being comical. But I expect them to say, Mama, that my kids will tell me that. Cause y'all already know how I am. Mama, what the fuck wrong with you? You telling us to do this? This is not what you told us. I expect my kids to do that. I expect them. So yeah, I don't want them to curse me out, but hey, if they do, I know why, because I curse their ass out too. I'm be real. Not the youngest one, but the old, the grown ass men that I take care of. Yes. And so we had some issues today. And I told my son one thing, he get mad at me because he being naive and stupid to a bitch. And I'm like, so then I tell my other, he's like, what the fuck? Let me call my brother. My brother is my keeper. He got it on his arm. My brothers are my keeper. So yeah, I don't want them to curse me out, but hey, thank you. Thank you. Exactly. Exactly. And if I did things unseemly in front of them, I'm gonna be accountable for that. I'm not gonna sit there because they gonna tell me. They bold just like I'm bold. They bold too. And they gonna tell me, Mama, you know what? I'm gonna say, yeah, Mama did this, but Mama wasn't right. This is what God says, and this is what you need to do. So I did teach them better. I did teach them better, and I had a village teaching them better. Okay, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you I'm a saint because I ain't. But I do want us to look more into this Ukraine shit. I do want to educate y'all on a biochemical attack and what to do. I plan on doing that today. I'm not gonna go to sleep unless I tell y'all what was taught to me, so y'all can be prepared in case that happened. And I'm not saying this happened. I'm not trying to predict it, but you have to be ready and you have to be prepared. We have kids that we take care of. We have families that we take care of. We have older people that we take care of. And we need to educate ourselves. Girl, Miss Magic, I was in the store Sunday. Something that I should have paid probably about $80 for, I paid $190 for. I already see all the prices is going up. And I saw bigger prices with the meats. Like any meat, the prices like doubled. Like, so for example, I bought some oxtails, right? And I paid $60 from the oxtails. The same oxtails 2 weeks ago, I would have paid $30 for those fucking same oxtails. This is ridiculous. But hell, I got the oxtails, girl, because I want to eat some fucking oxtails, right? And I got a lot left over. But anyway, yes, it's crazy. The prices, even the cereal, the milk, but this costs and getting it costs. And then if we're narrowing down where we're getting it from, it makes the prices go up. So, yes, y'all, this is a major issue. We need to be looking at the news, looking at what's going on. We don't need to be looking at Ukraine and saying, oh, that's not us. Because guess what? Just in a matter of a week, it could be us. It is us. Because, girl, them oxtails is, girl, you got to try you some oxtails. But try them when they cheap because they too high right now. But just a matter of weeks, we could be just like Ukraine. These people are staying in subways for their life. They invaded a school, y'all, this weekend and killed 14 children. This could be us, y'all. This is what we need to be turned to, not this YouTube bullshit. Because we could be here today and gone tomorrow. But I'm not leaving without a fight. And I don't want y'all to do either. It is sad. It really, truly is sad. Thank y'all for being here. Y'all don't forget to hit the like button, please. I love y'all. Anyway, I'll be back on here tonight and we're gonna go over what to do in a biochemical attack. I'm just gonna teach y'all what they taught me, tell y'all what they told me. I probably might need to update my shit, but I'll see y'all later on this afternoon. Hmm. Yeah, that's my cousin right there. She crazy as fuck. Actually, she cooked my motherfucking oxtails. She cooked my oxtails and they was good, and I still got some left. Thank you, cuz. Thank you. All right, y'all. I'm out. We out. I did buy them in the store. Where else I'm about? You too, not the one Don Diva. I am gonna put my mods on. I ain't forgot about y'all. I know who my mods is, Don Diva, Bird Tree. I know who my mods is. Helena, I don't know what she doing. She been gone for a minute. But yeah. Love y'all. Sister Katie Bragg, hit me up. Thank y'all. Put the fists in the chat, y'all. Put some fists in the horns in the chat. Come on, give it to me. All right, y'all. We out.